finishing up, we'll give you like 30 more seconds. And if you are finished, you can start answering, thinking about what is the Ferguson effect. So just in your head, if you want to write it, that's fine too. We'll come together in about a minute to talk about it. So remembering that Ferguson is the place where Brown was shot and killed, so thinking about it in that context too, what we just talked about. And you think you've found the answer, go ahead and direct your eyes up here. You got it. All right, 30 more seconds. Find that answer. Where it actually mentions the Ferguson effect is at the first paragraph, but you'll see it has a little 11 by it. So it's kind of defined at the very bottom too. But I want you to think about why you think this is important too. All right. We're all working very hard. Rachel, did you find that Ferguson effect?
No, I didn't hear the question.
Oh, it's right up there. Just what is the Ferguson effect? No, you're totally fine. Yeah, so it's just right here. And then if you come down to the button, it specifically says it too.
You want me to read it? Or you want me to?
And put in your own words, you can, but it's okay, you can read it too.
I'll just read it, I don't even know what I'm
Okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. That's good.
The Ferguson effect refers to the theory that increased truancy of police has led to an increased murder rate in the major U.S. cities. Proponents of the theory believe that since police could not be more fearful of facing retribution for their actions, they are less likely to intervene in detention agencies.
Cool, thank you for reading that. So yeah, and then Matthew asked me what retribution meant. So basically, they're fearful of facing, like being in trouble for their actions. So just like they're worried that they're gonna get in trouble for what they do. So considering this, what do you think the implications of this are? Oh, sorry. So what reason, and then we're gonna, I saw a lot of you highlighted this. So what is the reason more than half of the patrol officers interviewed believe there was an increase in crime rate? So that's in the second paragraph of this little section. I saw like almost all of you got this. What about it? So take 30 seconds to find it.
A reason why criminal had increased?
Mm-hmm. Matthew, what do you think? I know you got it. It was that really good one that you got.
Which one?
Right here, due to less.
It was due to less proactive enforcement.
Yeah, so they're saying now that because of what happened in Ferguson with Michael Brown, there's an effect that's happening that's causing police to be less proactive. So why do you think that is? Why do you think that police are being less proactive?
They know they're gonna get like stuff media-wise from it.
Yeah, so what the Ferguson effect is like police don't want to be in a situation where they're gonna get called out for racial profiling. So they'd just rather not. Like it's just easier to just not go up to those people and stop the crime. So that's why the crime rate is increasing and the murder rate is increasing as well. So like I read from James Comey, he said that like this is the reason that he thinks that the crime increase is increasing because like if a police officer sees like a man walking in the streets at 2 a.m. like it's easier to just let them keep walking rather than like stopping them and being like, hey, what's up? So in that sense, like, that's what this essentially is saying. So, good job reading this. I know it's kind of dense. We did it together, and then you guys killed it at the end. So, cool.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like just like stopping, just talking to somebody.
Yeah, but now there's like this like heightened sense of like media and things about like racial profiling where they're like, they just don't want to put themselves in a situation, but you think that they should anyways?
I think they should.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, they are the police officers, and that, in a way, is their job.
Definitely.
So, yeah, something to think about, something to write about in our discussion tomorrow. So we're gonna do a quick activity. We're gonna just do one of them. So what we got is a game called Four Corners. A game, I don't know, you might not think it's a game, but we get to move around. So I got a claim at the top of the statement that I want you to think about. It says, as long as you're doing nothing illegal, the law will protect you. So you got 4 options. This is coming into our objective of we're gonna be able to make arguments and make claims and be able to support them. So considering that statement, I want you to say if you agree, strongly agree, disagree, or strongly disagree, and then we're gonna find that corner in the room. So answering these 3 questions, why do you feel this way? Why do you agree or disagree or strongly disagree? And then the challenge here that I want you to do is be able to find something from the text that supports your claim. So like, you're ready to back up what you believe with some really concrete text, and there's some good statistics in there too if you want to use those. And then I want you to wrap it all together. So how does this evidence support your argument? So why did you pick this piece of text to be like, I agree with this? So we're gonna take 5 minutes to do this. We're just gonna answer the first one. So start thinking about what you think. We're gonna work silently and independently, and go ahead and begin. You also, if you like really like the Trayvon Martin article, feel free to use that too. If you're like, I have something perfect that would work for this, use that. Beautiful. You are all writing your why. You guys must have some strong feelings. I like it. I want you all to try to find something from the text. If you need a little help, I can come over and help you find something too. We can work together on it. I know we only have 5 minutes, so. You agree? Okay, cool. Yeah, just find some clothes and like defend your argument against me. Think the opposite. Nice. Matthew found a quote. Don't forget to cite it. I think it's perfect. Nice. finish before the 5 minutes, feel free to answer the second claim. It's just gonna be more practice for your, essay for tomorrow, where you do have to build an opinion. We're gonna take another 2 minutes, so start finding those quotes if you haven't already. If you need any help finding one, let me know.
Can I find this as a finding?
What? Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know, anything that you think.
Is that paragraph?
Yeah, you can, if you don't want to write the whole thing, you can just write paragraph 4 and keep this with you, just for like time purposes, yeah. What? Okay. Cool. See some people starting on that second claim, might cut you off, but like, you have a good idea about it at least. We're gonna take 1 more minute. Maybe you're connecting that quote to why you decided to choose your opinion in your argument. Alright, I don't wanna end your flow, but I know you all have such good ideas. Alright, so, putting those pencils down, it's all in your head too, so like, you'll be able to just like talk about it too. We're just gonna like open up a dialogue. So, 4 corners of the room. We got agree over here, strongly agree right across. Then we got strongly disagree, disagree right here. It's not hanging, but it's okay. So, get up, get your blood moving, pick your side. We're gonna talk about it. Hope y'all don't go to one corner. Like kind of defeats purpose, but I don't think you are. Cool, so we have no one who strongly disagree. You're on the disagree? Agree? Strongly agree. All right, who wants to tell me, let's start it off with why you chose what you chose? Yes.
I agree because for the most part it is true, like, but unfortunately if you fit a certain description or fall under a certain category, you might be a victim of racial profiling or worse.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, so for most of the time, you think that the law does protect you, but there are times when it does fail us. Does anyone, what do you think? What do you think to that, since you don't agree?
I disagree because, in paragraph 10,
Yeah.
it does talk about that, like, because the Terry stops did stop, a lot of black men and women were being shot, like, and officer and body
Yeah.
times, just because they didn't want to Terry stop them, but they might have been doing something suspicious.
Yeah, so you don't think like there was a good enough cause in that? I think that's a really great point, and as we saw in that video too, he's been stopped 50, 60, 70 times in his like very short life. So, I think that you're onto something, it's a great opinion. Francisco, you're on the opposite side of that, what do you think?
I said I strongly agree
Strongly agree.
because there's like the constitution laws that are built or are made to protect your rights.
Yeah.
So I said that because one of the text evidence I got said the police had violated the rights under the Fourth Amendment, and then I said this text strongly supports my argument because it shows that the police have violated the rights, and then they could be probably persecuted.
Yeah, so you're saying there are cases where, you know, the police do use excessive force and then are therefore tried and found guilty? Yeah, no, I think there are cases of that as well. Does anyone have anything that they would say to that? You can add on to it too.
9 times out of 10 they are found, they're found not guilty.
They're found not guilty.
I don't know if it's actually 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, I was like, where'd you go? Did you just make that up? But yeah, no, I mean.
Just not, just exaggerating.
Yeah, no. No, I agree. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it would work like 85% of it sometimes, like the law, it does protect you, but I mean, there's some cases where there's always gonna be that one side that it won't always work, because if you're in Mississippi or anything like that.
Certain
So-
situation or something.
So for a majority of the population, the law
Yeah,
works.
I would say it works.
But then there are those cases where it
It's not
fails
fair.
you.
Yeah.
I see you have some looks. You don't agree?
I mean, you said 85, that still gives you like maybe like a 20% population, which is still like a lot of people out there who are like being shot for no reason. So I'm like, I don't strongly disagree with that, but there's disagreement that the law still does not like, even though it's 85%, there's still like
That
a
other
percentage.
18, yeah, I agree with that, but
What do you think that like from what we've read, like what's that population that's that 25% if we're like just gonna make up these numbers, but like we'll just roll with it. Like what's that like
It's
that
racial profiling.
it's racial profiling, that's what you think? You think it's racial profiling?
Well,
Oh, okay. That's fine. What about you? Who's him?
yeah, I would say that mostly in a lot of cases that's the case.
So it's like an unproportionate
Yeah.
distribution. So, yeah, and even in the text, we found that they said that they're using the Terry stops in high crime areas, which could be a way of saying African American communities, things like that. So it's
Oh.
just, what you got?
I was just.
Oh, you're
I-
connecting the dots?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyone else have anything to say? You guys you did really well. I like that you were like feeding off each other. You like kind of see her side, you see his side a little. Yeah, so you guys can find your seats.